My name is Shinseki.
Today we will talk something about Pakistan. Pakistan officially Islamic or Republic of Pakistan. As the name, Islamic is the main religion in this country. Pakistan is situated in South Asia with a population over 180 million. And its capital is Islamabad. Pakistan is a multinational country. There are 6 languages spoken in there. Their official language are English and Urdu.
And next I'm going to talk about the GDP of Pakistan. This is the illustration about Pakistan's GDP. It's from 2002 to 2012, the GDP is growing up high, and the GDP growth rate is 9% from 2006 down to 3.6% in this year, 2012. But over 60% of GDP comes from public debt. And the public debt until 2012 has doubled in only 4 years from 2008. And this is an illustration about the Pakistan GDP per capita. The GDP per capita in 2012 is about 672 US dollars, compared with Japan's 39,500 US dollars. That is quite a huge gap. And next is religion in Pakistan. Almost 97% of Pakistan population believe in Islam, and only about 3% of people believe in Christianity, Hinduism, and other religions. And meanwhile, majority of Muslims belong to Sunni Islam, and minority of them belong to Shia Islam. These are 2 different Islam sectors.
Now we will pay attention to population. As we know, Pakistan is the 6th most populous country in the world. We can please look at this graph. We can see from 1950 to 2010, the population was growing with a high speed. The population growth rate is about 1.6% to 2.03%. Before 2010, Pakistan's population grew double every 30 years. Now, Pakistan's population growth rate is lower than before, but we also can calculate that the population will double in between 36 years to 40 years. Next, look at this graph. It's about the socio-economic standards of Pakistan in 2010. We can see the people under average class is about 76.25%. Even Pakistan have high speed in population growth. The society is in an unbalanced situation.
At the end is a conclusion. And according to various dates, we could know nowadays Pakistan is facing a series of problems. Number 1, serious school system and economy. We have talked about the economy. About the school system, about 14 million people out of 70 million from 5 to 19 years old population are not yet in school. I think that's a serious problem. Number 2, Pakistan has the highest population growth rate and the birth rate in South Asia. And number 3, which is the most likely and serious consequence of Pakistan's demographic situation. Pakistan is already desperately short on water and land. About shortage of water. Almost 80% of Pakistan's water resources are used for agriculture. And flood irrigation is used more than drip irrigation. And the water availability from 1950s was 5,000 cubic meters per capita, but until 2011, it's only about 1,000 cubic meters per capita. And about the shortage of land, the population density is roughly about 230 people per square kilometer. Every 20 minutes, Pakistan loses nearly 3 acres of good agriculture land. And finally, as illustrated by Pakistan's constant blackout, the energy grid is already under major pressure. And in the coming years, this problem will only grow worse with demographic pressure if no action is taken. That's all. Thanks. Thank you for your attention.